The parties have worked tirelessly to reach this milestone with the support of the United Nations and Turkey. After speaking to my colleagues, I know they worked practically all night, sleeping for just 1 hour, like all the other delegations at the Joint Coordination Commitment. It is thanks to their commitment that the Razoni was able to leave Odessa safely. I salute their efforts, and I'm grateful to Turkey for its leadership.
Right, let's get some analysis now from Helin Sari Ertem, who's an assistant professor of international relations at Istanbul Medeniyet University. Welcome to the programme, Helin. Now, there's been so much praise for Turkey's diplomacy in the grain deal. It's been called, a masterclass in diplomacy. What did it take for Turkey to get here?
Well, actually, I'm one of these intellectuals and academics who believes very confidently in Turkey's soft power capacity. Actually, this is the place, this is the area that Turkey can show itself very much in a very positive way to the whole world. So we are now witnessing another example of that with the shipment of this grain ship from Ukraine to Lebanon. And the others will hopefully follow that ship. So once again, I think we have the opportunity to address, to underline Turkey's efforts to work for global security. Once again, we understood that human security is highly connected with global security in classical terms, in traditional terms. And if we are not able to talk about human security, which is directly related to food security, at the same time, we cannot talk about a traditional security for the states, for the whole world. So this is a symbolical start from Ukraine to the rest of the world, and it is directly related to the global security. And Turkey did its best, I believe, for this result, and it will continue with the other shipments as well.
Indeed, and there are 16 more ships, according to my colleague, waiting there to set sail. So, lots of hope at the moment. And comment on this, if you can. We heard the Turkish presidential spokesman say that he's hopeful that this grain export deal can pave the way for peace talks. What do you think? How likely is this?
Well,
is it too early? Is it too early?
It is early, but at the same time, we are talking about the situations in international relations that we cannot read totally what the outcome will be. So we are hopeful, at least we have a reason to be hopeful about the solution of this crisis, which affected many of us, the whole world, whole Europe. And we are talking about the future of NATO. We are talking about the future of humanity because of the crisis like we witnessed with food crisis, food security. For that reason, I think all of the parties, including Ukraine and Russia, have understood that this is not a crisis between them, but it is a crisis that would affect the whole world. For that reason, I should underline that we are talking about a country, which is Ukraine, that is known as Europe's breadbasket. So Russia is also one of these countries which is very significant for food security of Europe and the rest of the world. So the actions of these two countries are not determining the future of these two countries only. It is determining the future of the world. Whether we will have a peaceful world in the future, at least in a shorter period and medium-term period, or whether we will have a kind of third world war or something like that. For that reason, I think, once again, we see that the problems of the world, either it is related to a certain region or the globe, are interconnected. We cannot separate one subject from the other. For that reason, Turkey has a very key role in the solution, or at least the efforts to solve this crisis in Ukraine and Russia, to do its best, at least to shorten the period of this crisis.
Absolutely. To shorten the period, indeed. Helin Sari Ertem, thank you so much for your comments today and your time. Really appreciate it.